Hi everyone, my name is Desiree. Thank you for coming to my channel. This is my first video and I'm super excited. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time now. I wanted to share with you guys my story as far as the journey that has led me into wanting to do a YouTube channel and give you some insight on a little bit of the things that you should be expecting to see on this channel as well. So the title of this video is I Was Born With What? So we'll just get right into it. Let's take it back to when I was in 8th grade. You know, a girl gets her period for the first time. It's that stance of womanhood, and every woman goes through it. So when I was younger, I was just like a very overly dramatic kid. I was the one that would like complain and cry about everything. And when it came to my period, that was really no different. But I was in a lot of pain when I first started having my period. I had no idea why. The cramps were just like body numbing. I would miss school. I would sometimes miss the entire week of school just because I literally could not even stand to get up to walk around the house or do anything for that matter. Around the same time, I developed not a lot of bladder problems, but I noticed that I had to go to the bathroom frequently, even if I wasn't on my period. I would take a sip of water and immediately I would have to go to the bathroom. Car trips were out of the question. Every time I would go in a car, I would have to make sure that I can pull over somewhere and find somewhere that had a bathroom so I can go. And around the same time as well, I noticed that I had a little lump on the lower part of my stomach. And I didn't think too much of it. I thought it was just me in my own head being dramatic about it. But month after month, that lump started to grow and grow and grow until my first year of high school. So now this is a full year. My first year of high school, I noticed that the lump was now the size of a golf ball. And it was pretty like this big, and it was just sticking out of the lower part, the right part on my stomach here. I finally told my mom, and she went to go take me to a gynecologist to see, what the lump, where that was coming from. And when the doctor went to go ahead and do an exam, she was shocked and she kind of turned pale, and she sat my mom and I down and just said, "Hey, you guys need to go to the hospital right away. Don't even go home." I'd notify the hospital and I let them know that you're coming. And she just let us know. She said, "I think that this could be a mass." Now I'm 15 years old. I didn't even know what a mass meant. My mom immediately started crying, and they kind of explained to me that, not to jump too soon, but this could be cancer. So, and this was actually my first week of high school. So first week of high school, and I'm just like, holy shit, like I think I might have cancer right now. So we go straight to the hospital, and I had a bunch of doctors doing however many tests on me. And after a few hours, they came in and they told me that that lump was actually a blood clot, and that the blood clot was, to my surprise, in one of my uterus. So I had been born with 2 uterus, and each month I was having my period fine in one, and then in the second one there was just a blockage of some sort that caused that lump to grow bigger each month. If finding out that I was born with 2 uterus wasn't enough of a surprise, they let me know that because of the issues in my uterus, they went ahead to take a look at my kidneys to see if my kidneys were okay, and that I was born with 1 kidney. So instead of having 1 kidney instead of having 2 kidneys and 1 uterus, it flip-flopped and I got it the other way around. The blood clot was so large that it was pressing on my bladder, which explains why I had to keep running to the bathroom and use the bathroom all those times. And they did let me know that luckily they were able to drain the blood clot, and they didn't remove the second uterus. They didn't touch anything with my kidney. They just kind of left everything as is and drained that portion. That was a really traumatic experience for me, at least, because I was 15 years old. I had never been intimate with anyone. Like, I was an innocent child at that point, and I had all these doctors taking a look at me. And I remember the hospital was a teaching hospital, so there were younger attendings and things of that nature just coming, and I felt like I was just being dissected in a sense. Because at the time, having 2 uterus and 1 kidney really wasn't that common, and to see that in a 15-year-old girl was something different also. That explained all the issues that I was having when I first started having my period, and I really had to do a complete lifestyle change after that. it took some years. So throughout high school, I didn't really change the way I ate and things of that nature, but that didn't really take away from the fact that my periods were still really bad. It did explain why they were, but it didn't stop anything as far as removing the blood clot. Sometimes one uterus would be on one cycle and one uterus would be on the other one, and I would just bleed for an entire month, and it was really awful. So once I got into college, I just got tired of always being on medicines, always being in pain all the time, and I just kind of started to make a lifestyle change to do everything in a holistic approach. So really the purpose of this channel is to share with you guys that story and that journey and show you that, you know, you can do a lot of holistic lifestyle changes, detox daily, without being a complete hippie. Not that I have anything wrong or anything against hippies, but I just feel like a lot of people look at someone who eats healthy and someone who works out and does all these holistic things as so unattainable. Like, that's so different, I could never do that. But I really just want to share with you guys and hopefully make a difference in your life and learn from you as well, to see what you guys do and what you guys incorporate into your life and try to apply those into mine as well. A little bit more about me. I will be doing a Q&A video soon because I know a lot of people always have questions when they hear this story. To answer the first one, yes, I can have a baby in each one. I know that's the most asked question I always get, is how does that affect your ability to have kids? I can definitely have kids in each uterus. I've been informed that there's a higher risk of miscarriage because of the fact that I have one kidney, but it's kind of something where we just have to play it by ear. So I will be doing a Q&A if you guys have any more questions related to this and how this has affected my life. But a little bit more about me. I am now 24 years old. I live in South Florida. I have a master's degree in mass communication, well, global strategic communication, and I'm just really excited to continue sharing this with you guys. So please feel free to send me any questions and I'll go ahead and address them in my next video. And thanks for joining me. Take care.